Thank you for tuning into Pesky Builds. Today, for my inaugural episode, my first episode, we are going to build a tripod for my camera, which is my phone, because I'm broke. I can't afford a camera or a tripod, so I'm going to build one. Got this block of wood and my bandsaw back there. We're going to build us a tripod to hold this camera, phone, see how it works out. Now, I got to figure out how I'm going to hold you people up so I can build my tripod. Because like I said, I ain't got one. So, let me see. If I put that there, there. Yeah, that wasn't bad. There we go. I'll be right back. Had to go grab another piece of wood since you're sitting on mine, or at least the one I showed you. So, here's the piece of wood. Need to measure some things, and there we go. You probably can't see that, but I held off an inch from this end. I measured 3 3/8 over that way. Now I gotta measure how deep my phone is. Let's see, how thick is this phone? It's in a case, by the way. It is 1/2 inch thick. So I need to make this notch. Where my marks go? I lost my marks. Oh, there they are. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go at least 1/2 inch. Yeah, I think we'll just go right there. 1/2 inch. Be right back. Had to get my combination square. I'm going to set that at 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to make me a few lines. Few marks to hold a straight edge against. So I can figure out where I'm going to cut. It's really hard over here because the lighting isn't great either in here, as you can probably tell. But we'll fix that in another episode. First, I gotta get it so y'all can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now, I'm gonna readjust my combination square. Transfer my lines up here. Now what I'm doing is using the combination square, the adjustability of it, to set it up on the lines that I drew, that you can't see over there because there's no light. But that way, what I can do, get it adjusted just right. Tighten the thumb screw, recheck it. Now I can go up here because I don't want to go all the way through the end. I'm trying to make a notch in this piece of wood with the bandsaw. So, if you can see it, here's my line here and here, and the phone's going to fit in here. And I got another line here for my depth of my notch. So let's see what happens. This is going to get loud. And you might fall down. Be careful. There it is. There's the notch that my phone will fit in. Let's see how it works. It's a little snug. I'm gonna have to fix it. So give me a minute. I'll put you back over here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna adjust this. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I forgot there was a knob back here. You guys saw that, right? There's a knob back here to move this. See, you for those that don't know, you move this up and down depending on how big your piece of wood is. So if you're looking, a tall piece of wood, you leave it up. But this was not quite so tall, so you bring it down to almost to the top of it. You don't want it pushing on. You're just above the top of it. And what that does is it supports the blade. Sorry, you're shaking all over the place over there. It supports the blade sideways, so it doesn't wiggle too much, and you don't get a crooked cut. So let me open up this. Just took a little sliver off. Let's see how this fits now. That's better. There we go. There's the base. Needs a little work though. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. I think the notch needs to be, God, that light is bright. I'm holding the wrong end. I think this notch needs to be a little deeper. So I'm gonna make it a little deeper. There we go. Yeah. All right. Let's try it out again. Okay, yeah, I like that better. That's fitting a little bit better. Alright. What I might do, use one of these pieces that came off. There's a bit of a clamp. Let me put you back over here a sec. like a little clamp. Let's see if I can, like that. A little something for to fit behind the phone, or in front of the phone, I should say, to hold it in place so it doesn't fall out. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That looks good. Alright, let me put this piece aside. Run this down a little bit more. So I'm going to cut this real thin piece. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to use this a little bit thicker piece. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that. Alright. Hold your ear. Alright. Ooh, I think I like that. Can you see that? Let's bring it out into the light where we can see what we're doing here. But, okay, so here's the block of wood with the notch in it. And here's one of the little pieces that I cut off of it. It's got that nice little bevel on it. I'm going to put it right there. Put a couple pin nails in it maybe, or might just glue it, or both. I don't know. We'll find out. But, okay, so there's the base. That's going to hold the phone in the notch. But a little too girthy, you know what I mean? A little I don't know. It needs to be girthy to hold the phone, and maybe a camera later. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's see. I don't know where my pin nailer is, or my glue for that matter, because you haven't seen the state of this place. But it's a disaster. I'm in the middle of so many projects. I mean, there's my trimmer sitting on that table frame waiting on the carburetor. Should be here in a couple days. That's another video. But let me look around right quick and see if I can't find my glue. I know I used to have some. I don't have any glue. And I have to fire up the air compressor for the pin nailer. Let's do that. This is going to get loud. Excuse me. Dusty. Alright. First, let me locate the pin nailer. I think I found it. Yeah, found my pin nailer. But I got a problem. There's no air fitting in it. I need to find an air fitting so I can hook it to the hose. I know what I can do. Let's see, put the pin nailer down there. I believe I've got that ought to work. Cut that off of a hose for some reason. But no, that won't work, because this piece that hooks onto the hose is threaded into this piece. You can see that. There we go. It's threaded onto this piece, which pushes into the hose. It's got a barb on the hose that holds onto the hose. This has a male thread. The thread's on the outside. This, sorry, has a female thread. The threads are on the inside. Now the pin nailer also has female threads. They're on the inside. So I need to find a different fitting. Or another fitting to add to this one to put the threads on the outside. Let me see. Excuse me. Alright, well, I've got this. I don't know if you can see what that is. It's an air chuck for filling tires. That might work if I can get them apart. Alright, so I'm going to need my vise and do you know anybody with ADD? Attention deficit disorder? Now you do. Lose my train of thought all the time. I'm in the middle. What am I trying to? I'm trying to take this apart. Cobwebs. Because I want to take. I can unscrew this piece from this piece, and then I can use this piece in the pin nailer. So I need. That's what I was gonna do. I wanted this to hold you guys with. That's what we're making this thing for, right? Alright, so let me see, where can I put you guys? Look at this. You see that? Oh, you can't. Broken glass. Something fell over in my workshop, and now I got broken glass. And yeah, that's burned out. I gotta put some new bulbs in that. It does work, I just gotta put new bulbs in it. I haven't gotten around to it yet. So let me move the broken glass. And the random sheet metal so that I can get close to my workbench. Which is another task to, you know. Alright, let's see. Let's put that on in there. Yeah, that works quite nicely. Now, stencils. Hey, that works pretty good. Now, wrenches. I need some wrenches to take this apart. Let's see, I need can you see this? Yeah. More stuff in the way. This is my new household air conditioner. It's a whole house air conditioner. Haven't installed it yet. It's another video. Don't get ahead of me. Alright, 5/8. Not big enough for that, but it's too big for that. So I need the one that's not over here. It's 11/16. That should fit, but it don't. Okay, so 11/16 won't fit. I know. 7/8 is way too big. That's way too big. What is that one? 13/16. That's just way too big. What is this? 3/4. 3/4 kind of holds it. Is this metric? I've never seen a metric air fitting before. I don't think I've got anything big enough to grab it anyway. Oh, that's 18. I don't know, people. Let me see if I can find a sight. That ain't gonna work. Alright. If I had an adjustable wrench, it would work. Stick in my shirt. I think I'm going to edit this part out. Trying to find a damn wrench. Alright, what I'm doing is the side that I can't find a wrench for, I'm putting in a vise. I'll let the vise hold it. Now I just got to find a 9/16 wrench. There's that one right there. There we go. Alright, got it. Turn you over here. Now, take that, and it goes in there. Okay? But, we need to seal these threads so that the air doesn't leak. God, the lighting is awful. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm back. Brief edit there. I had to go get my Teflon tape. It's just it's plastic. Well, so the way you do this is you want to wrap it in the same direction that you're going to tighten it. That way, as you thread it into the fittings, the tape doesn't slide off. See, if I wrapped it the other way, when I turn it in, it would, can you see that? It would peel it off. Okay, so by wrapping it in the direction that I'm going to turn it, it's kind of like combing your hair, you know, with your hand. As long as you do it in the same direction, it looks good. You try to go the other direction, you'll end up with mop. Alright, so here we go. Slide that in there. Now, I lost the wrench. Did you see what I did with the wrench? Okay, sorry about that. Sounds like somebody's out in my driveway or in my yard. Ah, found the wrench. It was hiding in the shadows. You don't have to tighten these super tight. Just felt like that is good enough. Now, put some nails in there. Now that I've done all that, I don't seem to have any short nails. All I got is these long ones. I mean, that's really long. I don't need them that long. So what is this? 1 5/8. What is this one? Those are 2 inch. I definitely don't need 2 inch. So we'll go with an 1 5/8. See, I got a partial one here. Let's stick the partial one in. I don't know where I got these nails. Because they don't fit in the gun. They're too big. So much for that idea. I think we're going to have to do a screw, I think. Yeah, we're going to do a screw. We're back. I got the stand. Found a piece of wood. Well, yeah. Alright, so what my plan is, originally I was going to take this piece of wood, pin nail it there, a little bit of glue, hold it in place. Then I thought, well, how am I going to get the phone in and out if that's fixed? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill a hole right in here somewhere. I'm going to put a screw. That way I can turn this and pivot it out and get the phone out, and I can put it back, put the phone back in. So here we go. Here's my Black & Decker drill. We're gonna that ought to work. Take that out. I'm gonna get Phillips bit out of there. I lost the screw. I'm gonna go get another screw. Okay, found the screw. Now, I'm just going to take it, put that screw I'm going to have to hold on to that sucker. Oh, it broke. A little too much. Look at that. It broke right there. That's not going to work. Because that's just going to fall off now, see? Well, pooey. I got it. Take that back out. I'm going to go with a bigger drill bit. Not much bigger. But we're going to drill another hole. We're going to waller it out a little bit. Okay. There we go. Take the bit back out, put it away, and the screwdriver, and take that screw back out. So now what I'm doing, kind of stripping it out. You see that? There you go. Kind of stripping it out a little bit so it's not grabbing on the wood so much. Now, this drill, you can see that, has a clutching system on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it all the way down. It'll still turn that screw. When I put it in here, it gets tight. There. See, now it's tight, but I can still move it. Okay. There we go. I like that. So let's try it out. There we go. Use that broke off piece to wedge you up a little bit. Now we have a base. Alright. Take your back out so you can take a look at it. See, there's the base, and once you put the camera in it, see, you just fold that up, and that's nice and tight, and it holds the camera in there. So there we go. Now the next thing I want to do, a nice solid base, so I can put my camera in here, just like so, lock you in, I can set you over here, and I don't have to hold on to you. But what if I get into something out in the yard where I really don't have a good place to set you down on? We are going to need something with some legs on it. So let's see what we can do with that. So what do I have? I can use, well, I know one thing I can use. Is that the block of wood y'all were sitting on. So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to attach it to the bottom somehow, and that I can attach legs to it. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Who knows? Not sure how I'm going to do it though. That I'm going to use that for the legs. That is, I think it's a piece of poplar, whereas this and the one that you're sitting on is oak, white oak, I believe. I need to how am I going to attach legs? I got an idea. Don't go anywhere. Okay. I was trying to think something like on the order of this, tripod. But This is square. I was thinking something like that ought to be fine. No? I'll put one here, one here, one here, and one here. I'll have 4 legs. It won't be a tripod. Or could use the bandsaw again. Cut this thing right down the middle. I ain't gonna try that. Put it through the bandsaw like this. Cut this into a triangle. We're close enough. Let's see what happens. You're sitting kind of low there. Here, let me give you a boost to see. There we go. You're right back. Had to grab yet another block of wood because you're sitting on the other one. So, we'll raise this back up. This is going to be the tricky part. Trying to cut this down the middle. Hold your ears. Okay, so not perfectly down the middle, but I think it'll work. Let's go over here. Try it out. So I need a hole here to mount that. And I need to put some legs on the side. So I need to middle up this board here for legs. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. Yeah, I do. Because I got. Can you see it? No, you can't see it because the lights are awful. There's. I'll take you over there. But we have. Now you can see it. Radial arm saw. Until next time, this is Pesky on Pesky Builds. See you later.